So Matt Sherratt has named his team to face Japan tomorrow, and to be fair, it's quite a strong squad, but there is some talking points. So I'll quickly run through the team and then we'll talk on the big points of the squad. So we've got Nicky Smith, Dewi Lake, Kieran Azarati, Ben Carter, Teddy Williams, and then the back row is Alex Mann, Josh McLeod and Toby Faletau. And then the back line is Kieran Hardy, Sam Costello. The centre partnership is Ben Thomas and Johnny Williams. And then on one wing is Josh Adams, the other is Tom Rogers, and then fullback is Blair Murray. The bench then, quite an interesting bench. You've got Liam Belcher, Gareth Thomas, Archie Griffin, James Ratty, Aaron Wainwright, Tommy Raphael, Rog Williams and Joe Roberts. So he's gone for a 6-2 split, which I kind of thought he might do. He does a lot for Cardiff. Quite interesting that he's gone for that. I think it's the right move in my opinion. I think you're going to have a chance to wear him out at the start and then hopefully bring on some firepower in that second half and hopefully take over physically. So he's clearly picked a mobile pack there. I guess maybe the big talking points is the fact that Alex Mann starts over Aaron Wainwright. This is a little bit of an eye raiser for some people. I think this is a solid move. I think Alex Mann has had an excellent season for Cardiff, really kicked on his game, and he's got a massive work rate, and obviously in this heat they're going to need that. And then you've got the explosive carrying of Aaron Wainwright to come off the bench. Then Japan are going to play with a lot of speed, and I think he's kind of picked the pack to kind of go with that. And you've got some mobile second rows and the back row very mobile. There's also, you can clearly see he's picked a lot of leaders, quite a lot of captain material in amongst our squad. Liam Belcher coming off the bench, congratulations to him. He is obviously Cardiff's captain. Roger Williams on the bench, captained the Dragons quite a lot. Up front, a lot of leadership qualities again. Dewi Lake, Ben Carter, Teddy Williams, all these guys have captained Josh McLeod as well. So he's gone for like senior players, which I kind of like, and I think maybe given the fact that we've dealt with a lot of like young squads, and when things have gone wrong in games, sometimes it's capitulated, and maybe the older heads will be able to keep things calm and then turn things over. A lot of debate. There's two main positions that people have talked up a lot. Kieran Azarati starting has caused a lot of issues. People are saying not big enough, not strong enough for an international tight head. I think Sherratt is going to just ask him to grind out 40-45 minutes and then bring in the more powerful, mobile Archie Griffin to finish the game really strong. To me, it feels like he's bringing on a really strong bench, and that is going to be his way of maybe taking over the game. But the biggest one that's caused the issues is Sam Costello at outside half. Now, I think he's going to have a good game. I think he's got all the situation around him is a lot better than he's had in the previous times. If it was up to me, I would have picked him over Dan Edwards. And you look at the players in the back line, he's got Johnny Williams there. He's played a lot with Kieran Hardy, who only left the Scarlets last season. He's also got Tom Rogers, Blair Murray, who he plays with a lot. Played a fair bit with Ben Thomas. So there's familiarity around there. Ben Thomas, that extra playmaker that can take some pressure off him with the kicking game. So too Blair Murray. And also he's coming in with confidence, and you'd expect us to get some go forward, which he's not had when he's played for Wales. So I think he's going to have a good game, and I think he might surprise a couple of people, hopefully. The other sort of exclusion, which was a surprise to me, was Tane Plumtree. Thought maybe he could even have squeezed him in at second row and maybe left out James Ratty. No disrespect to James Ratty, but I think Plumtree gives you those bigger sort of X-factor plays, which maybe Ratty doesn't, but depends what Sherratt's going for. But all in all, I think it's a good squad. I think it's a good enough squad to beat Japan. Kickoff is at 6 tomorrow morning, so make sure you're up and you support the boys, because I think this is going to break the cycle of that horrible win streak. Check out DragonSports, any news, updates, everything like that, and we will catch you on the next one.